In this video, we'll go over the top 4 subtle mistakes people make when speaking in public. These mistakes aren't very obvious, but the audience senses them, and it creates the impression that the presentation is weak or not very interesting. And the first mistake is the inability to engage the audience. In today's world, there are countless techniques for holding an audience's attention. But when a speaker doesn't use these techniques, or relies on just on-like constantly saying, raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand, the audience starts to feel irritated or wants to tune out the speaker. It's extremely important that you know how to engage your audience and avoid making your presentation boring. Mistake number 2 is the lack of connection with the audience, specifically eye contact. When you don't look at people but instead gaze over the audience or off to the side, just so you don't forget what you've memorized. Very often some speakers focus on just one person, the most important one for whom the whole presentation is intended. That poor person is already sitting there with all the attention on them, the whole room glancing their way, and it's starting to make them uncomfortable. Or some speakers prefer to look only at those who nod or smile at them because they feel supported by those people. It's extremely important that you know how to give attention to the entire audience and interact with everyone in your room. Mistake number 3, weak preparation. This is a problem for many speakers, especially when they have a large number of presentations. They don't have time to prepare, they can't find the time. And in such cases, all sorts of amusing situations arise. The slides are outdated, there's a date from last year, or they simply don't know how to guide the audience further, or they start saying things that aren't really necessary or don't match the characteristics and interests of this particular audience. It's extremely important to make time for preparation and to try not to agree to presentations for which you can't prepare your material in time. And the fourth mistake is the lack of value for the audience, or the inability to show how your topic is connected to the audience, to their benefits and interests. There are a huge number of presentations in the world today, and the audience doesn't always understand why they need to know this, why it's important to learn about it now, or what value this presentation will bring them. And when the speaker doesn't communicate this from the very first seconds, doesn't show the audience and the topic together as a single connected benefit, the audience quickly gets lost, turns to their smartphones, or even physically leaves the room. Pay attention to these 4 mistakes. They may be subtle, but they do show up. And it's extremely important not to make these mistakes, to overcome them through preparation, studying the material, and practicing your skills. Wishing you success on this journey. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our Telegram channel. There, we analyze these mistakes and give specific recommendations on how to speak effectively in public.